How about Oklahoma? Wide open. And that state, believe it or not, has a $1.2 billion surplus. My goodness me. Look who's here. The governor of that state, Kevin Stitt. Of course, he is a Republican and joins us now. Look, I take it this is all because you opened up. But, okay, and I know that's how you got the surplus. But did you get a spike in new cases when you opened up?
You know, we have taken a balanced approach in the state of Oklahoma. From day one, my goal as governor was to make Oklahoma a top 10 place for business. So even in the height of the pandemic, we knew we couldn't make a decision based on one isolated set of facts. So I set up the vision to protect the health and lives of Oklahomans, number one, but also to keep our businesses open safely and get our kids back in school safely. And because of that, we fully reopened June 1st of last year. We're seeing cases come down 90%, hospitalizations are down, and now we have a budget surplus, low unemployment, and a strong economy.
Okay, how many new businesses have you attracted to your state? Can you give me a number?
You know, our pipeline has never been bigger. We're having companies from California, some of these heavily regulated states, high-tax states, states that are just so frustrated that they're still shut down. Schools are shut down. In a lot of cases, we have parents calling and just people wanting to move to a state like Oklahoma that's open for business, that obviously our schools are open. So again, hundreds of companies are calling and reaching out, and we've never had more appetite to move to Oklahoma.
You should get more publicity. Florida gets an enormous amount of publicity because they've opened up and they're getting all the New Yorkers coming down there. You should get more publicity. But I do want to ask you about Tulsa. I understand that Tulsa, the city, is paying remote workers $10,000 to move to Tulsa for just 1 year. Can you tell me how many people are cashing in on the offer?
You know, we have thousands and thousands of applications, and that was actually started several years ago, but because of COVID and the remote working, it is a fantastic program. People are moving here, and we're a very flat organization, 4 million people in the state of Oklahoma. So we're actually getting those folks plugged in to the state government, the local government, just having great incubators where they're getting plugged in with other like-minded entrepreneurs. And it's really a great success. We're actually looking at legislation to do a pay for success program to replenish that foundation that actually sponsors that program.
How do you guys feel that your state, taxpayers in your state, should be actively bailing out the badly managed states of New York, New Jersey, Illinois, California, and all the rest? I can see you rolling your eyes there. You don't think much to it, do you?
No, you know, I was on a call with some of my colleagues yesterday, and we feel like that's just a bailout for the liberal states. States that it really punishes Oklahoma and states that have fully reopened. States like New York that have been closed down and they've had their schools, their businesses closed down to close to a year now. New York has a $10 billion budget deficit. Oklahoma, with a much smaller budget than New York, we have a $1.6 billion surplus, really low unemployment in the state of Oklahoma, because we were dealt with the same set of facts everybody else in this COVID pandemic, but we chose to keep our businesses open safely, keep our kids back in school safely, as well as protect the health and lives of Oklahomans.
Congratulations, Governor. That's a fine performance. Come back on the show soon and give us an update, okay? Governor Stitt, thank you, sir.